The Medium Tim, current incarnation of a drone synthesizer that I've been playing around with for a while. I started putting this together specifically for like noise music nights or experimental community gatherings or small human gatherings, perhaps to use at the opening of an art show if I'm doing something sound related. But basically, I wanted to go with drone because it's simple. There's no VCAs or envelopes to screw with or anything of that sort. Even the patching, although it is here because this is modular, it's pretty much pre-wired. You can see, look at the proof right there, twisty tie. There's no real other practical ways to patch this than the way that I've already done it. And in my mind, this keeps it really accessible in the sense that somebody can just walk up, turn some knobs, sound happens, they can walk off, then somebody else can. I'm actually really interested in the idea of these round robin, like community compositional activities. But essentially, how this functions is there's two voices currently. I plan on putting a third in someday down the road. Each voice is comprised of 3 modules. The first is the XO106R from York Modular, which is a 4 square wave oscillator that basically mashes those through CMOS chip, Sallen-Key filtering, and current starving. So you get a copy of this that goes out into the mixer. Another copy goes into the Blue Lantern Subharmonics generator, which takes this signal and produces 4 successively lower square wave versions of it. Now this is a very unruly module, especially if this is putting out something that's lower pitched or some sort of like looping drone. This can get very grungy and nasty and clicky and poppy, and as a result I've got its own low pass filter on it, the Mazzatron X-1. Let's see, the next one, pretty much the same thing. You'll see there's a difference between these XO4 or X4, whatever they're called. This is a newer version. It does not sound the same. I don't know what happened internally, but they're definitely not identical. These knobs to turn the pitch up goes in a different direction than these ones, which is kind of a cool compositional hurdle. It's also got a switch that changes the character of it, although I won't really talk about that because I'm not 100% sure exactly what it's doing. It's also got the filters that are buried under these cables down here, and then of course its own Subharmonics generator and another Mazzatron X-1. So essentially what I'm going to do is switch over to the upside down video part of this and just run through some sounds. The first thing I'll do is start with one of these York Modular drones. So one of the things that's really cool about these is that every time you play with them, you're going to get some slightly different timbre out of it. They're very touchy. Sometimes they'll make almost like little self-generating, like glitchy loops like that. Alright, so now we're going to hear its Subharmonics generator. So nothing else, just the Subharmonics generator. And that's what I was talking about it getting loud and glitchy quite a bit. Let's go ahead and shave some of that off with the filter. Filter's not too scooped, which I think works out well for this, because I don't really want to carve like a really deep chunk out of it. And the filter resonance, turning that like way up right now, is pretty pleasant. Let's go ahead and switch over to the second voice. apply the filter on this one. This is a very scoop sounding filter. And its subharmonics generator. Alright, now I'm just going to add both voices in and just kind of play with it for a minute. Hear that filter engaging. Filtered sound overall between the four of them. Just the subharmonics generators. Some resonance. Just the York Modular drones. And that is about it.